Hey guys, so I wasn't going to comment on this drama anymore after the one video I did, but I did run across this on Twitter. I know it's X, but I'm going to call it Twitter. And I kind of just wanted to bring this to light a little bit and kind of throw in my own 2 cents real quick on this one. And it has to do more with the Cinder drama. Now, this was posted about 15, 16 hours ago, and I'm just kind of now finding it. And it has to do with the Pyropup Center. It's a community that Cinder has started. Now, for those who are not familiar with VTuber stuff, what that Pyropups means is this is the fan base name that Cinder has given her fans. So let's get into this real quick. It says, Pyropups, we need to talk. It's come to my attention that a group claiming to be Pyropups, but unaffiliated with this community, is planning attacks on several VTubers and streamers. Now, let me just get this out of the way real quick. Can we please stop this online nonsense? I understand being a big fan of someone, and I know there's a lot of creators out there with big fan bases, but can we stop all these rivalries and having to go after another creator because they didn't like what they said or did? It's like we can't even have opinions anymore. Now, I'm talking broad. I'm not talking about just this situation. I'm talking about the broad spectrum of the internet. It kind of just seems like anytime you've got one creator with a big fan base and then you've got this other creator over here with a fan base, all of a sudden now they're attacking each other. It's like this big war going on. But anyway, I can go into a rant. I know I do that a lot, but let me continue. I know we're all hurting. The anger is justified, and it's unbearable to watch others mock us without consequence. Now, if you're not familiar with what started all of this, by the way, I will leave the link at the end of my video so you can click on that and kind of get caught up if this is something you're not familiar with going on. It says, but I need to talk to you. Do not participate, and if you know someone involved, please report it to Cinder's moderation team immediately. We've all felt the pain of this situation. We're here because we want the suffering to end. So I ask, would you wish this pain on anyone else? The uncertainty, the anxiety, the heartache? Do we really want to become the source of that kind of hurt? I don't, and I agree with them. I don't either. Cinder built this community over 3 years as a refuge, a place of kindness, friendship, and shared joy. Is this how we repay her? By spreading the very pain we're trying to escape? I know we love her. I know it hurts that she's gone, but retaliation isn't the answer. Our fire warms, it doesn't burn. Our fire guides, it doesn't destroy. We are better than this. If we keep fighting fire with fire, we will all be left in ashes. I love how they worded this post, by the way. This is great. If you have any information, I urgently ask you to go to Cinder's Discord, go to the channel called Create a Ticket, and alert the moderators. Cinder deserves peace. We all deserve peace. Let's honor her legacy by being the community she believed in. All right, so the first thing I just want to point out is they seem to be insinuating that Cinder may not be coming back, which whether she does or doesn't, that's up to her. My only hope is that she did learn from this situation and comes out of it a better person. It's like I said in my last video, I'm always willing to give people different second chances, especially if they have learned from the mistakes and the misdeeds they did. I mean, we're human. It's just sometimes we do things, we know it's going to hurt others around us, and we do it anyway. Sometimes when it comes to things like money and business and things like that, we sometimes just make shitty choices. Is what she did shitty? Absolutely. However, there's another side to this, and that is if you look at the Nanolith and Shy Lily situation and all the other VTubers that are kind of on that side of the spectrum on this whole situation, is what they did any better? I don't think so. I feel like this could have been handled a little bit better. Maybe it did all of that dirty laundry need to be aired out? No, I don't think so. That could have been kept behind the scenes, in all honesty. I understand that a lot of people might argue, oh, well, then we would have never known Cinder's true nature. Here's the thing, though, on that. None of us really know her true nature. Maybe she didn't mean to hurt anyone. We don't know. You have to remember, we need to take the information we have on this situation, whether it would be Cinder's side or Shy Lily and Nanolith's side, and take all that information and understand that the real truth of the matter is somewhere more in between. That's usually how these things end up. We weren't there. We don't know what's been unfolding behind the scenes even ever since the drama started. We don't know. So that's my take on that. The second thing I want to point out is this internet extremism of when you're a fan of someone that you feel the need to go attack the opposition. There's no reason to, and this is also why, by the way, you have a lot of creators that will say, please don't go attack this person. I see it all the time. It's sad that that has to be said. And it's sad that we have to see these big groups of people that feel that they're justified in attacking another creator for whatever reason, because something happened that they didn't like. Or or let's just talk in the broader terms. Maybe they had an opinion that the another fan base of this other creator didn't like, and so now they feel it's justified to go and attack them and say things to them. I understand it's the internet, but come on, as the human race, can we do better? We can be better than this. And I think people forget too, especially with the VTuber community, behind all the moving pixels on your screen is a real actual person. That's it. They're not some fictional character. Yes, there's cool looking fictional artwork, as an avatar, but they're a real person behind that. And I think it's easy for people to forget that. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on this. We need to, as a fan base, we need to be better. And fan bases of other VTubers and any other content creators need to be better. Stop this constant attacking back and forth. It's ridiculous. And then it's outright just childish behavior. But anyway, my rant's over on that. If you are new here and you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing. And if you like this video, please give it a like. I would appreciate it. All right, that's all I got for this video. Peace out.